Yo, what is going on, guys? Tip here, coming at you with another Rocket League tutorial. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to do a flick, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so in today's tutorial, we're going to be looking at how to do a flick. We're going to be looking at the 4 basic types of flicks, which is going to be the front flip flick, the sideways right flick, the sideways left flick, and the back flip flick. So if you guys don't know how to dribble, you are going to want to know how to have a basic level of dribbling before you can do a flick. And also, I'm going to be using the Dominus for this tutorial. Typically, flicking gets more power and is a bit easier with flat cars like the Dominus and the Breakout, rather than the Fennec or the Octane. So I would recommend using something like the Dominus to learn it, and then once you get better at it, you can switch back over to the Octane. So for the first flick, we're going to be looking at the front flip flick, and for this flick, you're going to want the ball to be resting on the windshield of your car, and you want to be controlled whenever you're dribbling. So if the ball's rolling to you and you pop it up, and then you don't really know what you're doing, then it's going to be a problem. That's why I said you have to know a basic understanding of how to dribble before you can learn how to flick. So we'll get the ball rolling towards us, we'll pop it, get underneath it. So right now the ball is resting on my windshield, so if I just do a front flip flick, bam. Just like that. And notice that I'm not going crazy fast whenever I'm doing that. You don't have to be going extremely fast, but the faster you're going and the more control you have when you're going fast, the higher and better the flick is going to be. So that is the front flip flick. Now let's go and move on to the side flicks. So get the ball rolling. You're going to want it on top of your car again. And then this time you're going to want it leaning to one side or the other. So this time it's leaning to the left. So now if I do a left dodge, it will send the ball just a little pop upwards, and that's what you're going to want. And it's going to be the exact same thing for the right side. So if I get the ball rolling towards me again, I pop it up, I get it leaning towards the right side like this, I do a right dodge, it's just going to give it a little pop. And this flick is really good because it doesn't send it really far, it kind of just pops it up, and then since you're dodging, you're going to land. So it's really good for just popping it over one guy and having a good recovery. So that is the front flip flick and both of the side flicks. Now let's move on to the back flip flick. Okay, for the back flip flick, you're going to want the ball rolling towards you again, and this time you're going to want you're going to want the ball near the back of your car. So this time, instead of resting on the windshield, I'm going to want it resting pretty much on the tip top of my car, kind of in between the very top and the spoiler. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. So about right here. And then now if I do a backflip, it's going to send the ball up pretty high. And this is going to be good if you're going kind of fast and you want to pass it to your teammate. So if I'm driving towards the goal, I see one guy pushing me, I'm going to make him miss and I pop it up mid for my teammate. Or if you're in ones, you can use it as a self-pass and score. So that is pretty much a basic flick tutorial. Again, you guys are going to want to know how to dribble. Dribbling is very important whenever it comes to this, because if you don't know how to control which side the ball is on, you're not going to know how to set it up. So yeah, just keep all that in mind. Hopefully this was helpful. If you guys want something more in-depth or more advanced flicks, like a 180-degree flick or a musty flick, whatever, leave it in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Tip, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.